Driving, which means driving while your ability is affected by alcohol or drugs, is a crime under the Criminal Code of Canada. If convicted, you can lose your license, be fined, or spend time in jail. Your vehicle does not even have to be moving. You can be charged even if you're impaired behind the wheel.
Well, there's tragedies related to drunk driving. It's not totally uncommon, so yeah.
Have you known anybody to have done it? Any students have come through to your
I don't know
office
if that's
about it,
something
guys?
that I, like after the fact, I don't think it's something that I hear about if someone has driven after they've been drinking, and made it home safely. I don't think that's something that I hear about afterwards, but I know that alcohol is something that kids are kind of figuring out, and a lot of kids at our school are drinking some on occasion, and a lot of our kids are getting driver's licenses, and hopefully, my hope is that those kids are keeping those two things separate, but I don't know if that's realistic or not.
Due to lack of experience, young drivers in most Canadian provinces are not allowed to have any alcohol in their system when driving. Reassuringly, statistics tell us the results of zero blood alcohol content laws have reduced impaired driving incidents by 25%.
This is a really personal topic for me because I've had someone really close to me pass away because for some reason they decided that it was a good idea to get into a car with their drunk friend. It's just really hard.
So Canada's regulations help bring down the percentage of teens who do drink and drive. Do you think that's helping maybe get teens not to make that decision? Call a taxi instead?
I think it has some factor, but I mean, at the end of the day, teens are teens. They're stupid. They go to a party. They drink.
What do you think of teen drinking and driving?
First of all, I think whether it's teens or whether it's adults, it's dangerous. It's something that can hurt a lot of people, and therefore it's something that we should have zero tolerance for. In the past, I think, like you talk to my parents, a lot of their peers, drinking and driving wasn't really seen as that big a deal back then. But luckily, I think society has said, no, this is wrong, and if you do something like this, you are, if not a bad person, certainly a very silly one, and maybe a selfish one. So I think society has put so much pressure on people now that that's really helped. It's helped people realize that, no, I'm not going to drink and drive, and even if I think that I can do that, it's probably a bad thing. And of course now there's lots of other opportunities to get rides, be it cabs or the drive home programs that they have now, especially around the holidays. There's very few excuses now to actually justify getting in your car for any reason after you've been drinking. And I think, first of all, there's the issue of teenagers. Well, you're not old enough to drink legally, certainly. And if you get in a car and you're an inexperienced driver, well, that's a recipe for disaster. So certainly I think teens have to learn, as everybody, that there's certain things you just do not do.
Do you think Canada has helped regulate with their laws, bring down the percentage of drinking and driving?
I would think that anytime you have a law that's got a lot of teeth, something where you can lose your license for a full year, you can have your car impounded, anything that would let people know that if you do this, you might not only have a consequence with respect to harming others, but you could also go to jail, have large fines, have your car taken away, your license taken away, and I think anything that would provide kind of incentive not to do that, I'm going to support.
Even experienced drivers should not try to drive. It is still a bad idea. The key point, you're not just endangering yourself, but every other motorist on the road with you.